Welcome back to Timberborn and our 42 playthrough. So we're still on pause. This was causing a problem last time. I think I'm gonna have to, if I just go over here, it's all right now, obviously, but what I'm gonna have to do is, because of the surging when it came round, I'm gonna have to build up this area. So that's the thing we're going to have to do. I've got 1,000 logs. It's because I'm really worried about it jumping over that crest, if you like. I don't have to worry about this now, because obviously this is, not going to be a problem anymore. But things like this are. So we better just fix a potential problem. It shouldn't be able to surge up past that point now, so that's going to be fixed. Remember, I've got this water now. I've still got 10 days of a bad water in what's going on. We have got the hours explosives going, so this will all get. It should theoretically be able to flatten this out. Obviously, I haven't got no form of dirt excavator or the terrain situation solved. But we'll hopefully work out on everything. We'll just work out fine. But we'll see. And I've got a lot of water. It's not as if I haven't got a lot of water. So the water situation, in a sense, has been fixed. We just need to slowly transfer to other things. Obviously, this is a bit of an issue. We have no trees to cut. So let's put this in. They will obviously cut this as and when they can. These will be already be able to be cutted. A bit big. We've got the English language there. So we are going to just making sure of everything. I obviously want to get these things sorted, but I can't really do them now at this precise moment. We have got an enormous amount of berries, but we need the berries, so we need to keep an eye on things. Now I have got, I think I've got enough water, but I'm just gonna pause these at this particular time. That one can be carried on. That one can be carried on, but I'm gonna pause that one. That one can be carried on. Anyone that's 2 can be carried on. That one, and then they'll reset themselves, and I get some. But we should start. Hopefully, in this play, we'll start getting things rolling on, as the saying goes. I need to get over here to start sorting this out. I have got the 1,000 logs, as we all know. So I don't think it's going to be a bit of a... Is that too far? Oh, it will be too far, won't it? So we need to do that. And get that done whenever we're ready. I'll take this out. Nice. So we want to take all this. And once this is all out, we've got room to start putting the industrial. See, the industrial part needs to be up here. Whether it's this part, whether it's not this part, it depends on what I decide to do. We're gonna need I've got 100 metal still, so I'm still producing metal. Well, in fact, actually, I'm not producing metal, but we might be able to produce metal out of that. Explosives are the only thing I'm worried about, but at least we get a fur bonus as well. So you know, so that's something which is nice. I will start to turn these on, I think, and get this going in before the bad water's finished, and hopefully next time that I don't have a almost a meltdown for trying to get all this working. It is worrying that sometimes things don't work out right. The planks. Now I've got. I'm not doing too bad with planks. But we still need to carry on with planks. I don't think I've got enough beavers actually. No, you see, well, I suppose I could carry on that one. But I still need more beavers. That's why I've got this going. We still need 2 or 2, and with that one. But we'll get there. We will get there. It's nice to see this section back where it is. It's a bit weird seeing this because obviously I'm playing the experimental on this. This is a bit different. You haven't seen the experimental version of version 1 that they're going to be releasing. I would say certainly within 6 months, if not less time than that. Go and have a nosy. It would be nice to. Now we've got the ladders there as well. Which we could come down and easy take out this section for logs, but not desperate for the logs. Because we are getting the water. Now I am slowly but surely changing these. Let's get the trees. Let's clear this area. We'll clear 2 sections, and when that gets taken up, we'll obviously transfer them to oaks. Now we will need to be careful because I will need some of this, but I have. I think I've actually, if I remember rightly, yeah, this section here I've kept back for the tapper shack because of resin. We will need the treated planks and this sort of thing. So we'll need this and we'll need these 2. So I've got I've got 2,500, but we'll need that quite early. I'm trying to think now. I still want this. I really would like the. I'd like the dirt excavator, but as you can see here, it needs 100 gears, 100 treated planks, and 50 metal. We ain't got any of them. Well, no, we haven't got the gears. I've got 100 gears, that's fine. But I haven't got any form of treated planks. So we need to get the treated plank situation sorted. But the problem being is here. I think it would pay more dividends to go and get the tapper shack first. Get the tapper shack. Oh, this is what I'd sorted for the tapper shack. Now I remember rightly. And I was going to do this here because it can, as you can see, we can get. If I said would stop doing what it's doing, we can. If I flip this, we can get in there. All this back here with a tapper shack. So that's good. I wanted to make sure all this is working first. I'm desperately worried about that going next time. It's not going to go now. I don't think it'll flow over the 2. It would be nice to take out this as well to give it an extra flow. I don't know whether that will actually increase the flow anyway. But we could potentially. I'm going to disable all this actually because I don't think there's that much of that left to be actually taken. Although saying that though, there is that there. Plant trees. I'm not getting any of this section here, which now I probably could. If I hadn't actually been using it for something else now, but not to worry. Boom boom. We're not doing boom boom yet. Let's clear that. We've taken out quite a bit of everything in here. Like I said, I'm keeping these lumps and these planks here because obviously this is going to need to be built. Put that on not on a go slow. What have we got? 7 days left. That's not doing too bad. Like I said, I'm not opening this up at all. I think we also have to realise that as we're playing on normal, we only have a 10-day bad water anyway, so that's not too bad to deal with. And I will be moving all this load of people when I get to the stage of moving it all. That's why I'm not even getting any more barriers. I could go to... I could... do cannoli and get more... and get all this taken out. Like so. And let's plant some more crops here. At least that way, then it won't decide it wants to. Because we've got enough room to basically take this out anyway. It's not going to be actually that much use anymore. Now, obviously, I'd like to get some cassavas and other things, but at the moment, I just don't have the room to be able to do it. Obviously, I've got these things here. This is where I want this going, because obviously this here, it doesn't tend to go up. The bad water doesn't tend to go upwards. It will go downwards, but not upwards. As in this here. I can make some... In this play, you can make some contamination barriers. Wherever the hell they are. I'm sure there is somewhere. The slice thing. Oh, unless it's in a water panel that stops water. Unless they don't have them. Oh, I wonder if they call it an irrigation barrier now. Not a contamination thingy. Maybe change the name. I don't know. Unless in here it's definitely it's a different name. But I don't mind. I'm still trying to get this. I'm still trying to get this even more, and the trouble is, I cannot seem to get any more of 600. This is probably to do with the amount of, obviously, beavers that I've got. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. I've obviously got now full bad water. That's been built. Right, let's unlock the Tapper Shack. I think we're going to have to do that first. Yep. So that'll get built. So that'll get... We've got enough planks, logs and whatever else. I'm not going to rush with it. Don't need to. In fact, what I'll do is, now that's all, I'm going to cancel this for cutting as well, because I've got like a ton of, I'm going to cut this though. I'm going to just cut these, and I'm going to keep, because these are already at full for resin, so I might as well I might as well use that to my advantage. Now, I'm going to have to work out where I want the resin stores in... Do I take out a gears? I've actually got a gears. Why am I doing gears? That's a question. Because what I want to do is have this going. I think this, because I've already got a gears up here, so I don't need that. Let's take that out of the equation. I think. Obviously, when I get everything built, this isn't going to be a problem. There's absolutely no point me trying to... I need more bees. I need to about to 50, I think. Well, that can stop now. That can still carry on. I'll do that one. And I need more because I need to get the tapper shack going. Unless I can disable anything else that I don't need. Which might be this. Although saying no, this can actually cut down this set of trees, I think, as well. Well, at least this little bit anyway. So he's going to cut that down. Don't have many more there. Everything else is paused. So that's good. It's a, you know, we're slowly getting there. It's a process, but things are actually getting built. That wants to be built. That wants to be built. That. I could build this as well, but it's going to use a ton of planks. But I'm going to do this first. Get all this built. And then we're going to have to individually link all these together. So that'll be done. Can't get the required materials. Why can't you get the required materials? Well, you are actually in there. Well, you would be there if you'd start to actually get this going. That's the problem. They're going, but the explosive is not going. Which that's the reason why the tapper shack isn't going. I'm going to try and take 2 out of there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can disable to get actually this going, and the answer is no. I cannot. Which is a bit of a problem. These have started to obviously die, but 12 days. We've only got 4 days left. I'm going to speed this up a bit because I don't really think anything's going to go awry. Yeah, we got down to 4. Got down to, there you go. You see, 2 died. I need to get this going. This is the problem. Hmm. 23. Well, I could reduce that, but I might as well try and get some sort of well-being going. We could have a shower. We could have a medical. Now, is there anything incapacitated beaver? That would be a decent thing to have. Let's just get 2. We don't need a decontamination pod. I could have a shower. Not me, literally, obviously. But think I'll get rid of these and put some sort of shower there. That'll solve that problem. This I can't get going. Right, that's done. Oh, that's good. Let's... That's not what I wanted. I wanted the shower. 50. We'll get that going. That's better. So that's another thing that will help the well-being. I've got a campfire, so it's not as if I'm bad at roof terrace. Roof terrace, that'd be a good idea. But it's how am I going to put the roof terrace in? I'm going to have to... It's only temporary. The only trouble is that's the wrong way of flipping it around. Yep. Well, it doesn't really matter which way around. It doesn't say that it's got to be forward, does it? At the end of the day. So it could be turned around. And this could be this way. And obviously this has to be this and this. And let's get the well-being roof terrace. It's just going to help. It'll help the beavers out. I could get one in there actually, but I'll have to obviously send them round this way. Another thing that's going quite well. Desperately trying to. I just can't seem to get them to play ball. That one can be enabled. Nope. I've got 6 now. Grown up. There's another one. So one of these should go into one of these somewhere. I just cannot get enough beavers to. I've got 12 vacancies. Flipping wrong. Yeah, because they need to be all done. I've got one incapacitated, but they're not. Oh, he's in the getting sorted. Come on, give me things back again. Water is not too bad. I don't think it'll run out in time of Point Summit days, obviously. This is almost down, but I don't think it'll run out either. Now I have got this open and just got it on close. So close below contamination, which it will do once I've got this working. How the hell are we going to do this? Let's pause him. We don't need any more. The more I can... he's not doing anything either, so I've got to get them back. I just don't have enough beavers to run everything. That's the issue. bad tide has ended. Now let me see what we still... This isn't open. Close above contamination. Right, that's fine. And close below contamination. That should be fine now. Because that was surging. Now we're going to get all this water coming back in here. So we're fine. I'm still pumping this water like a madman, but I've got the 3,000, so I don't need to worry. I just want to get these all filled back up again, and I'm going to obviously get this to go. Right, that's down now. Get down. Sweet. Let's go back down to 2. Let's take this back down to 16 because I don't really need to push them anymore. And obviously we're going to fill this up. So that's good. Aha! I've got actually a beaver in there. We've got some more beavers in there, so it looks as if... well, no, they died actually. I need about 50 to be able to get anything. If I don't get this to 50... it takes about 5 days, I think, to get these to grow up. So I'm back to where I was before, which is a right pain in the bottom. What's oh no, I've got no... I always think that's weird that they can't get up there. Now they've got this hopefully for later on, so that's another... a roof. We haven't got any lanterns or anything like that in this. But we'll just do a few well-being stuff. No. Where is my lantern? Let's get a. Does it rotate? No, it does. Apparently, it does not. What else can I get up there that looks half decent? Oh, the clock would look cool. Let's put the clock. I'm sure I said that right. Let's put the clock here. Ooh, it's quite expensive, but you know, we need to. But we should be alright. Right, you get all that going. Water is now at full. Jolly good. I'm going to take this to about 85, I think. And then she'll flow over the top. Right, what's the things that we need to get going? Here. Oh, you see? There we go. I don't need that anymore. Right, this is now in. Planks. We'll... set this going. This one's already in, so I can probably even set that. But I'm gonna have to have some... I'm gonna have to have a way to be able to say where the hell I want all this. And it's going to start ranking up quite nicely. Obviously, then I can take this debacle out. But we'll do the we'll do the wood. I haven't got a place for the tapper shack storage. It'll take a small. I think it takes this. Just let me see. Resin, yes. I don't particularly want a large one for the resin, but I don't particularly want a small one either. But unfortunately, it is what it is. So we'll put them down here. And unfortunately, we're not using the new one, so we don't have some stuff up here where we can copy and paste, which would have been really nice, but that will do. I'm not desperate for these to be built, so they will get built whenever they get built. This would be nice to get built as well. That way, I can turn this off and start to move them down here. Same with this. It's a quite big area. Obviously, this is a bit of an issue. But I'll just have to move. Oh, I've got like. The problem is I've got like an absolute load of it, haven't I? Look at the problem. You see, this is the problem. Die. You see, you get a surge of deaths, unfortunately, but that's how things are going. And I need them to start making sure that, well, it's all full anyway, so that's not a problem. Come on, guys. Oh, they haven't woken back up again yet. I'll be glad when I can get some more different 3 days. I don't think it will be a bad one. I'm going to change them to obviously just put that in there now. Cutty cut. I will put that for storage as well, because they can store all this in here. Another storage. We will be using a lot of this up anyway, so that's because obviously from here it's all right here. That's 70 and that's 80 planks. So we're going to use at least 3/4 of that to get all this built. Plus, I think I'm going to have to, well, fortunately, oh no, I am going to, well, maybe not. And once I've got this in, then I can concentrate on getting the dirt excavator, I think. Well, I can, like, fill that in. I can do what I said. Now, I did say that I was going to, we were going into the realm of this. No, not that. I wasn't doing anything at all. Into this. But we need to power it. So I've got to do an explosion down there. So that's not a bad idea. I think it's just there. So I can get that trench. So the trench can, you know, suck up the water from here. And, you know, it's weird, but it'll work. Now, this is the problem one. And the reason why this is a problem one is that I have no idea how to get the water up there. No, I don't. I don't know whether I can do something from this. I have no idea. And also I can test my thing here as well, because this should now work. This should say close below contamination. So once it's above contamination, it should open. And this should stop this from surging as well. So this should actually close above contamination. So we shouldn't technically have a problem, because obviously it's 1 and a bit. I will keep an eye on it though, and if it does get Larry, I'll select this and just open it, because that's what I was worried. I didn't want to lose all the whatever the hell I was getting. Let's turn these on because we've got to do with them anyway, and they'll start figuring this out. Oh, apparently they're doing that one first, and I'll now empty these, and we're going to do that because they're going to fill this up, because they're going to need 70 logs. So that's not going to be enough logs to do all 3. So they might as well empty that out while they're doing it. Haulers would have been better, but it is what it is. Let me just do this first though. I'm going to do that. That's the most important bit. I'm not worried about this because I don't even think they can get to it. Can I get? Yes, they can get to it. Because I don't have... I've still have not got enough... I've not got enough dirt excavator or anything else. Oh, we're on 9. See what I mean? Because I've done these, that's taken me... I like that. They've taken that out, you see, in the new one, and I disagree. I think it should be in. It's quite nice. The lantern's full. The clock's full. We haven't got no shrubs yet, but... Could put some shrubs in there. Let's get some well-being going. They also visit in that, so that's good. It's gone back down to 8 now. How's it gone back down to 8? I also have not enough beavers to put a shelter. I've got still a massive amount of logs. A large barracks. How much is a large barracks over there? 16? The decent thing about that is that it's not like the fort sales where you build it and then they just breed. They only breed with these breeding pods. So was born. I've gone down to 30. Well, I'm at 39. This is going to be like spike up to something chronic, which isn't good. It's not good that they're getting a spike, but it is what it is. This is almost going to be done. So this is going to be ready for me until I get this. Once I get all this in. And then we'll be on the ball. I know that's all nice and green. I suppose I know why it's green because of this, but eventually it will be something different. And I do want the dirt excavator. I do want this. I want these to be doing. But I need them to last longer, and that's about the only. You see, all this food that I'm not getting, I'm only getting the one. But I've got no way of irrigating anything. I suppose I've got these here, which now could be taken down, and I could have done something else possibly. You know, but anyway, as we say, right. We've got to keep an eye on this. This is a bit dodgy because we're coming onto the bad water situation, and I want to know that this is actually going to work. So close below contamination, which it should do, and this. This should be open. When this gets to the right amount, this should open. No, come on, open up. Yep, thing. There we go. Yeah, you see what I mean by this was just over this mark. It's now sorted itself out a little better because this would have jumped over there. So I've got how many? 15 flipping days. Jeez. Oh, I am on hard, aren't I? That's the thing. Yes. I forgot about that. I'm not on normal. I'm not on the things. If I was on fault says I'd be on the other. Wait a minute. Then better not be walking in this. Or so I'm gonna go away. No, that's fine. There shouldn't be. They're about so far there. Planks and everything else is still getting made. I've got another 2 beavers. I've got back to 40. I just cannot keep up with beavers. Tapper shack. How are we doing? Are we tapper shacking tapper? We've not got this going yet. As you can see, I've got 74, so I've got enough res. Until I can get these going, I can't put anything in front of it, because if I put something in front of it, it's not going to work. I'll link these up and put the power down there somewhere. And this probably one is the way I'll send it away for the dirt excavator when I've got enough go-go juice to go buy it. But I'm not going to have that in certainly this playthrough. 15 days is a long, long time. That is a long time. I'll keep 2 on, but my idea is to turn these lot off. Just 2. Actually, that's the wrong 2, really. I'll keep this one on. The reason why is this is only this ledge. I can actually sort this now, actually, saying that. Now that explosives is done. How many explosives have we got? I have got... If I can find a flipping thing. I have got that. It lowers this. Lowers this here. Just allows them. They can get down. I think they can do that. Like that. I'm not worried about them thing. I want to get this. Yeah, look at the power on this baby. Woohoo! Get there. Get the hell in there, babes. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. If I do this... and this... they will won't they? Yeah, of course they will. They can do these two, and then I'll just have to enable... because now I've got this running. We get power in this. Power's coming. That'll give me a lot of beavers back, you see. And then I'll be fine. And obviously I'll get these two back as well, because I can move this lot. But my plan is to get the... I want this going as well. Come on. Get these flipping going. I don't care about them so much. Because that way I can get more resin. Resin's going to be the Achilles. It's always the Achilles heel with this. And we'll now we've got this going. As long as I get these two going, we should be fine. Now I can lower that as well. This here, bearing in mind we can't lower it because that is at 0. So this is the bottom. This is the bottom. I can't go any lower than that. But obviously when I can cut all this malarkey off, then I will. How are we doing? I haven't enabled that one, so there's only... I haven't enabled that one. We got 200 planks. I got enough planks here. I'll do more builders. Builders are really important because I just can't get things building. That gate is a stupid place, right? Don't understand why it was ever built there. But I've got massive amount of gears. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put... Apparently I'm not gonna put anything because it doesn't do anything. That's the problem. There we go. There's our next one done. Like I said, I'll link these up, and they could all be linked up. I think I can link this up without making this difficult on myself. Well, not until I get this going. There and there. I'd forgot to enable that. That resin. So these, now the resins, I've got more of that to go. The tap of shackle. I've got all this resin, you see. I'm going to need an absolute ton of it. So I might as well build as much as I can as a storage. I know it's a really stupid place for it, but and then if I actually find a decent place up here where it's not going to be impacted on anything, I would say, why are they not doing these? Oh, they'll sleep again. These beavers are always sleeping at the wrong time. Why? I don't know. If this gets too low, which I think it will do, I'll enable all this on. And we'll. This is why I didn't want to take too much water out. I've still got 3,000 water, so I haven't really got that much of a problem. I'll get this started, and he'll put the water in here. And then the advantage of that is yeah, he'll just start filling this back up again to a level, which will take an enormous amount of time. Is this relatively full? No, it's not. I think my plan would be to divert this. See, this here is a bit annoying. Divert this away from here. Blow this up and divert it to go down there. And then I could have this for some irrigation, you know, like have all these, you know, this, as long as I could irrigate it somehow. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll work that one out. That one's done. Are these done? Yes, they are. Right, that one and that one. And I'll also turn this on. So I think it's already on, see? Oh, I know it's not. That's not. That's fine. It can't build this because it can't build that. So, like I said, putting all this here has worked quite well. That's all empty. That is going to be all empty because it can be filled and fill all this up. I've got 2 of them in there now. I'll enable the others just to make sure that I know that this does not run out of water at any stage of anything. But we are, it's coming along. Coming along in a motor car, 60 cops are after us and we don't know where we are. I could probably get rid of these 2 because they're not going to do anything either. It might actually be worth taking this out as well. But it's only going to be for a while, that's the problem. And let's not do that then. Because we might actually want this. We might want this to come back. Right. This now needs to have. This is going to have a vertical shaft to come up. This is going to have to be in. This I can't put in because of this has not been built. What has not? And that's paused, so that can get built. Right, that's fine. Obviously, these are only individual at the moment, like that. But once I link them, they'll be all out power. And I'll link them by this, because I'm linked this one down here, and I'm going to link that one down there. I'll put that one down, and then we'll get this one done first. Come on, boys. Give me this. Gimme. I've got. Oh, so we are actually getting more science as well. So I've got a few more beavers than first thought I had. 42. I am getting more, and I'm just gonna have to keep doing it because they're not staying long enough. If I go too low, I'll lose the game. Which should be slightly embarrassing and annoying at the same time. I don't think I'll speed her up. I don't think we'll get to this before our 5-minute end of our episode today. But you can see what's happening. I'm trying to keep this obviously going, so it doesn't run out. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have to worry about planks are going down, obviously, but that's because of obviously the problem here. That's running now, so now I can enable this. This will go. Then I can enable this. This can be built. Then I can enable. I think I can get all of that done because they can grab it from. This is sweet. I'm not too sure if I need... I think I don't need this one. The reason why I say that is because I always get these things in the wrong place. Is this. Yeah, I don't need that. This hole is so that sucks that up and goes into there. Now we've done it in the plains play. This is how come I knew it was working. We got 2,500 water left. But technically we've got more than that because I'm actually sucking this up and putting this back into this side to keep this going. And I've only got, well, I've got this amount of water. So that is all together now. I got 1,300 there, and I haven't even got this connected yet. So it's balmy. I don't think I can get any more either in there. Ooh, 9, 10. Well, I did have that. What else did I have then? Don't know, but I need some more roof terrace. Has the barracks been done? Yes. That's the reason why, because this is about full now. I've got the 55, but I've still not got enough. Not got enough to get all this. Right, now we need the vertical, yes, power shaft. And we'll need something here. It's deciding how this is going to be done. Rotate that. If I do that on there and go down, as long as that's connected to that shaft. So that'll have to be built. This can come off. This then can have power. Where's the power? There. Like that. They can reach that diagonally, and they should be able to reach that. Obviously, they can also do this as well. This will then get the treated planks going. There's a couple of options. I can do then. Well, I could have already done it anyway. To be honest with you, I could have enabled this, done uber large tank, which I'm not saying I won't do, because I will do. I think actually, no, maybe not. Maybe it's not in the Foretales version. I thought it might have been a Foretales thing, but I don't think it is. I've got 7 days left, and this is quite high. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause this. I don't know how much of this is actually going, but it's about 65, I think. Yeah, it's close onto it. So it has put it back over the point. That's what I was worried about. And there's no... that's not true, actually. I've got another idea as well. When I build this... to fill this cove here, and I was saying about how I could do. If I blew into here while this was, and sent it down there, I could actually that I'd have to put some power going, but I could take that through and do another one where it would suck out this side and put the water in that side. And then that way, that would irrigate most of this section. Again, it's all about irrigation, the way, you know, there's hundreds of ways to do it. And everybody has their own way, but I'm trying to utilize these as a way of doing it. That's it. apologies to everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is, you know, as I say, I really enjoy Timberborn, as I normally do, and you know, to build a channel and things like that, liking and subscribing is such an important thing. And if you would do me the honour and be a subscriber and certainly like it, it would be absolutely brilliant. Anyway, so that's the end, and we'll pick this up obviously in the next episode. Take care. Bye for now.